Hey, what's up, Dean? Sea Performance. We are at the shop, going crazy. Jonathan's truck, excuse me, up on the lift. I started the exhaust in the last video, but got the passenger side all wrapped up. Pretty even going down and then into the old muffler. I still haven't decided on this. I believe I'm gonna weld that and then I'm gonna do V-bands on the back. So I'll probably end up leaving this one for now off. Then I only have to deal with this side. Take it down. I'll cut this end back, put the V-bands on, and then do the V-bands and go over the axle. Got to get rid of the spare tire. And he commented, which he'll comment again. Get rid of that spare tire. Ow, that's my head. So, and then I got to get rid of the emissions tankaroo. So, moving along, the exhaust is done, which is good. Not done. It's not done. It's to there. So, that's good. Ranchero, what do you call it? I had the injectors flowed just on a little machine, but they don't leak. We went up to like 60 psi. None of them leak, which as soon as I saw no leak kind of freaked me out a little bit, because now I don't know what's going on with the car. But I got it all back together and it's still doing the same thing. So I really am at a loss, and I am out of time for this week because we go away for a week. So I need to kind of wrap my head around starting back with more basic and kind of work my way up from there. I need to check the plugs, check timing just to double check, make sure it's still good. As you know, as far as I could tell, it hasn't moved because I did mark the base of the intake. You can't see it. It's like way down in there. Yeah, you can kind of see the silver mark on the distributor, and there's a black mark on the intake. So that hasn't moved, and the fact that it ran really good and then all of a sudden just didn't run good was really weird. But I had to get this done. This is the Jeep. We're doing a Hemi swap. We got the Hemi here. It's 5.7. It's out of like a 2006, 2006 Ram pickup. And then he's got the, I don't know if it's a 45 RFE. I believe that's what it is. Probably says it there. Yeah, 45 RFE. Which this looks really good. This is a rebuilt transmission. That's how a rebuild should look. Like, the case looks like it's brand new. Converters in it, which is freaking sick. Giant box of parts. He's got tons of parts. Door hinges, fuel rails, intake, new battery, gaskets that came with the motor. Tons of stuff. I don't even know what's it. I think the big white box is the Holley mid competition mid-mount accessory 20-290. So pretty sure that's the Holley accessory drive. Intake, valve covers. Yeah, there's the other one. Whew. And then there's some door hinges and a bunch of stuff in that box. And then the motor is in this. I kind of windowed it so I could look in there. He asked if there was oil. So, but complete long block. Pretty nice. So the one thing you have to do, and I already locked up the other door, you have to pull the engine harness and what they call the firewall harness and the fuse box. So I just took the last couple hours and undid the entire engine harness, which goes all over the engine, all the way down to the transmission, transfer case, all the way to the back, to the fuel pump, up to the ECU. So that was pretty crazy. There's a bunch of wires kind of everywhere. I'm gonna end up cleaning them up because it's a hot mess. Then you got to give them the factory fuse box, which then is like pretty much the entire chassis harness up here, which was pretty crazy. It loops all the way across the firewall, comes over to here, goes down to the little sensor inside, which ended up taking the radiator condenser out, which all that's over there. Then it comes across all the way over, went down through the firewall, but then branched off up here to the headlight, to where there would be another sensor, but there's not. So it's just a blank. And then there's 3 plugs up in the dash. And with the air compressor there, it made it a little difficult. And I thought I could unbolt it, but I couldn't. It's still in there, even though I got all the bolts out of that plate. So I got those. They're boxed up. They're next door. He's coming to get them, send them off, and they do some kind of magic with them. So that's all that. Yep. I am doing my best to get stuff done. Old man with the 6.6. Ooh. Old man with the 6.6 swung by. Just had a little tune issue. Like, it's hot. It's getting hotter. So the truck acts a little bit different. And then, so I not got rid of it. Fixed it. Sent it off. Then Daniel came by with the Gravitron, which is the big ball, the Disney item. Had to do a bunch of welding and support plates to the bottom, just as kind of an insurance thing of something we had thought of. Then Caprice, check these. Snake Eater Pro Series. These are their 1300 EV1s. 1300 EV1. It's a cool box. Brad didn't give me a sticker. He's dead to me. Not cool, Brad. We got the starter, the throttle cable bracket, and then we got like a log style turbo header that goes forward, down and forward. So I need to check, make sure those fit. Something else in there. Those are valve covers. Fuel systems here. Catch can. There's a bunch of stuff there. There's a bunch of stuff here, including the dashboard and all that. Just converter, because those transmissions, yeah. The rebuild was $2,100 on a rebuilt transmission. So you know who you are. If you watch this video, fuck you. I'd never recommend that guy again. 2 transmissions, 2 rebuilt transmissions. Both of them are bad. The third one they're looking at. So I'm actually going to give him a call here when I leave. It's like 6:30 or something at night. But I had to get those harnesses off. I wanted to make a quick video. So I won't be back for over a week. But we will have an update when we come back. Ranchero, Jonathan's Ranger, and which basically is, it's close, you know, some AC stuff, and then get it cut and buffed, assemble the interior stuff, you know, all those little things. But having the exhaust that far done, that's the last of the, I think I keep saying like the last of the big. For me, exhaust is not big. The headers were big. But the exhaust is not big. But I like doing exhaust. I like doing tubing. I like doing headers. But it was a big project in the sense it took a day and a half to do them. So it's done. But anyways, appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified. We will see you in the next video. Have a good day.